Warframe's update 31.2 Nora's Mix today brought a ton of goodies to the dojo, namely the Kuva Fortress decorations, the Orokin Tower decorations, the Orokin Tower Chamber, and the Kuva Asteroid Chamber, which this video will cover. If you're curious about any other aspects of the dojo update from today, check in the pinned comment down below and I will have those linked. Unlike the Orokin Tower Chamber, this room doesn't actually suck. The floor is uneven, but it's a relatively nice open space. The theme is on point, although except when you get to this side over here, you can very much tell that the level designer just took this asteroid rock decoration and just ham-fisted it into a couple places, like... man. I can't even blame him, though. It's just shit you notice as a decorator, that's all. But this room, I guarantee, is going to become the new home of mech hangars and garages. The room can be found in the dojo architect listed as Kuva Asteroid. Not even chamber, not room, not hangar, anything, it's just Kuva Asteroid. That's it. The room adds 200 dojo capacity and costs 5 dojo energy. The corresponding cost for each clan tier is on screen. Unfortunately, just like the Orokin Tower counterpart, this room cannot be set as a spawn room using the original spawn point method, nor can you actually change the skybox, despite it having a skybox. Because I can't think of any other Kuva Asteroid that might move around the system and have a changing skybox. Nope. If we pop on over to the polychrome, key for lighting does nothing. Accent, again, dictates the entire room, just like the tower chamber. And fog is actually much stronger in this room for whatever reason. If we go on to room colors, we have primary, secondary, tertiary, accents, and lights. And then as for dynamic lighting in this room, this room is like a compromise between actually having successful dynamic lighting and the Orokin Tower Chamber, which just has none. Because at first, I was mistaken and believed that there was dynamic lighting, because if I get this Lewis shard and I put it out in front of the spotlight, it changes light, and I was amazed. But if you bring it closer to the spotlight, it actually goes darker, which makes absolutely no sense, of course. That just means that there's a light source closer to the ground where the light is supposedly projecting that's lighting up the decorations around it according to the spotlight. But it's actually a lie, just because if you move it closer to the spotlight, it changes. But again, this is kind of like a compromise, so I'll take it. And securing another leg up on its Orokin Tower brother that released today, the Kuva Asteroid has no red zones. I was actually really worried after looking at the Orokin Tower that this might be riddled with them like that, but it doesn't have any at all. Thank God. And then while we can't change the skybox itself, we can change the orientation of the skybox to rotate the direction of the planet. If you are not already familiar with this, since we've talked about it in about 1 trillion videos, go watch my spawn point videos that cover the arrival gate, and I will in-depth go over everything tied to spawn points. And then lastly, out of bounds. If we teleported to the ceiling, you can get out. You can go around up here. It just doesn't really serve a purpose. This is a pretty closed off room. Like, there's really no point to going out of bounds with this. You can't achieve anything extra or cool by doing so. So out of bounds on this room is going to be a skip as well. And then that wraps up this review. If you are curious about the Orokin Tower Chamber, the Orokin Tower decorations, or the Kuva Fortress decorations, check down in the pinned comment below and I will have links to everything else that released in this update.